wanted to see me, Chef?
I was rather hoping not to see you again. You know why you're here.
A trick question. Do you mind if I give you a trick answer?
You are Agent Mentidy of the Unfamiliar. You know what that means.
If you don't, Chef, maybe you need a holiday.
I do. From you, each and every mission you go on, the same result.
At least I'm consistent, Chef. Keeps the enemy on their toes. Just when they think I'll do the same thing, I'll surprise them by doing the same thing in a different hat. You must admit they won't see that one coming.
You don't wear a hat.
And that is the surprise.
Sadly, I can't fire you. Because you got one result. One that gave you your position.
Thank you, Chef. I'm glad you think so highly of me.
Oh, you don't want to know what I really think of you.
Again, I'm flattered, but a man of your standing and myself, chins will chatter.
I don't believe you.
Would you believe ears will burn? What about tongues will wag? Walls have ears? Would you believe pigs will fly? Chef?
I wasn't sure you were ever going to stop. Here is your mission. She's a witch. She's bad. You have to stop her. Couldn't be more simple.
I have a question, Chef.
So do I. Mostly the answer being, somehow, you're still here.
Mine is sensitive and it'll stick out a mile unless we use the right protection.
You don't mean...
I request we use the Shroud of Loud.
But men...
I feel my question is of such a crucial quality as to affect the whole agency.
Very well.
Actually, I've got a slight cough, but thanks for asking, Chef. How are you?
Slowly losing the will to live.
Sorry to hear that, Chef. Don't worry, you can rely on me. Activating Shroud of Loud. Is it on, Chef?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
What?
Those last two questions aren't important. Ignore them. Do you hear me?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
I can't hear you, Chef. I'll turn it off.
What was your question?
Why are you shouting, Chef?
Why do you keep calling me Chef and not Chief?
That's your name, Chef. And you're my chief chef.
I am not Chief. The chef. I am not Chef. The Chief.
Sorry about that, Chief.
What was your question?
Oh, yes. Am I expected to survive this time?
Survive? I don't understand. You did, before.
No, I didn't, Chief. You know, I'm a clone. There's more than one or two of me. So I can venture through time and not affect too much the quantum chrono field muffins. I'm in fact one of many of me, last count. Well, actually, I lost count, but I reckon in the millions.
What?
Chief, you don't look well.
Millions? So, when you walk out into your time taxi to cause havoc, another you might come in here, and we will have that draining chit-chat over and over and over.
Won't that be fun? I'm sorry I'll miss it. Would be nice to catch up with myself.
Men, please go and lock the door before you let yourself in.
Dr. Witch featured John Mangan as Mentidy and Elliot Stewart as the chef, Chief. It was written by Elliot Stewart and is an Invisible Commissions production.